most New Zealanders are not happy. But we can't just keep talking privately and then going on with a life that's going to be like the Titanic ready to hit the iceberg soon. Stand means you've got to come out of your house and at some time put voice to your feelings. That's the freedom, that liberty that our forebears died for. Gave their lives that you could express your feelings and your beliefs. And specifically, they would, God forbid they had thought they died and shed their blood for governments that would shut us down, would not allow the church ever in a situation like this to be so oppressed, discriminated against. I understand at least the Māori battalion, but I think it was all New Zealand soldiers, and I had 7 of my ancestors, 7 of them, who were victims or died in that World War II. And the reason they went to was to fight for God. That's right. Oh, how far have we wandered away from our faith? How far have we been removed and removed a generation of children and children's children from having a vital living and a necessary faith to believe God? What have we done to our kids? We've opened up our society a breach, a vacuum for all sorts of ideologies and all sorts of other false religions and beliefs to pour into our universities, our education systems, and our aspiring politicians who are now mothered or raised or mentored by liberals, by communist and Marxist influenced people, waiting in the wings to come one day to seize power and then to build their ideology. And I'm talking about Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, who is very open. I must talk open because they talk open. I must do extraordinary things because she says these are extraordinary times, so there will be extraordinary measures. Well, I must do extraordinary measures too. I must, in the same, talk in these measures. I understand that New Zealand is supposed to be a democratic country, democracy. Do you know what the word democracy means? In street language, but it backs up what it says in the dictionary. A democracy is government by the people. A democracy is a government by the people, for the people. Well, what do you think, New Zealand? Are we democratic anymore? Or have we moved into another type of government? Not by default either, but by intention. This is the most undemocratic government that I have ever seen in my 63 years of living as a native son of this country. The most undemocratic government. And last week, if you had doubts, and if you are a Labour supporter, if you are a Liberal, you've got to be shivering in your cold feet. That this bill, COVID-19, public health response bill I'm talking about, is nothing short than now beginning the process of a country looking like China, like Russia, like Cuba,